Hi there, everyone. Welcome back. Man, it's good to see Harmony. Welcome back. Hold up, let me just real quick pull everything up. Multitasking recently, man, tell me about it. I've been in so many places. Let me just play us some beautiful music. What is even in the music track? Okay, the royalty free. No, I don't. I think we're back. Yeah. I think we're back. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of bumpy start. Uh, but today, Steam is on life support. Uh, let's hope it's not anymore. Okay, because I can see that something's up with connection, and I pray this is not the case of my laptop. Now, keep in mind, my brother is supposed to bring the laptop that I'm supposed to use for the new streams this week. So let's pray that he actually will pull through. Now, that being said, today we have to vote. It's our duty to vote for the Game of the Year awards. Now, I don't like the fact that we have to vote for the Game of the Year from the get-go. You know what I mean? I feel like we should be able to vote for other categories, and then the last vote should be the big one. But you know what? Whatever. We are here. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, and let's actually give our thoughts about what is nominated this year. So, your vote is for Silksong, and I think that there are really only two contenders, but if I gotta be honest, I think one will win. So, let's start from the biggest surprise that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 appeared on the list. Like, kudos to them. Actually, I'm happy for them, especially how bumpy road the first Kingdom Come had. I remember my friend buying it on the pre-order and was really disappointed in it. And it was one of those games that very quickly went on sales and so on. But the second one pulled through. And, that's it. Now, Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight, for the fact that such a small studio did such an amazing game, they should deserve recognition. I don't know, are there any more votes for them? We'll see. But yeah, Hades 2, sorry, not my type of game, not my thing. Donkey Kong Bonanza, listen, I've seen some gameplay. I think it's a well-made game. But it's once again Nintendo trying to win the Game of the Year, and I don't think it's happening. I just vote Donkey Kong already. By the way, I fixed it on the internet. It wasn't working on the console on upper level. It turns out that one plug unplugged. Please tell me that someone came to fix it and they just like saw the unplugged cord and they were like, really? Now, Death Stranding doesn't surprise me at all. Didn't play the second one. Apparently amazing. But we gotta be honest. Like we gotta be honest, like it was the case with Baldur's Gate 3. Expedition will win. Expedition will win. I don't think it's much of a choice. And you know what? I think that just to say one big FU to the Ubisoft, they should win. They absolutely should win. As much as I think Silksong deserves recognition, I fixed it myself. I want my IT degree now. I think you should talk with Charlie about it. So you know what? Without further ado, I think I'll just vote. I saw the most gameplay from Claire Obscure, from my friends, family really, and I just know that a lot of things that they did deserve recognition. The fact how this game is made, what it offers, and just if we look at the final product, I think Claire is something that deserves Game of the Year. That's why I will vote for it. Let's see what's next. Best game direction. Okay, and we have 5. Claire, Death Stranding, Ghost of Yotei, Hades 2, Split Fiction. Now, this one's rough. JRPG in the form of Western game. Yeah. This one's rough. I think this is... I think Split Fiction has a chance here, but out of the ones that I played, Ghost of Yotei, I was praising on each stream how well the world is designed, how it leads you where it has to lead you, where I don't feel like guessing, okay, well, where am I going, what am I doing, and I don't feel bored. And I think this is a big achievement for the open world game, because even in Tsushima sometimes I felt a bit like bored, which doesn't happen in Yotei. So the French won the GOTY, yeah. Split Fiction for the pick, so such level needs to win. I wonder, will there be some, like, you know, side category for something, you know? I will vote Yotei. I will vote Yotei for this one. Narrative. Okay. Now, I don't think Yotei wins narrative. Okay, I don't think Yotei, just so we're clear on the fact that even if I played it, I don't think it wins. I didn't play the whole game, but this is your typical cut, story about revenge. And while the acting is good, it's not like, you know, the GOTY Game of the Year narrative. Like, you know, I would argue with like Alan Wake 2, for example. I didn't play Kingdom Come. Silent Hill F has a chance here, I think. Yeah, I like Silent Hill here. And you know what? No Mind's Eye or Black Ops 7. Yeah, truly robbed. Man, the fact they didn't appreciate the fact that you get to, like, you know, shoot at giant vision of the what is his name? David Rooker? I think so. I think Silent Hill deserves it because, come on, it's a psychological horror. I don't think we will get many more spots that Silent Hill F will be here. Maybe some graphics and so on. I know everything is screaming at Claire, but let's be honest. I'm not sure how much of a percentage our votes matter, because it's small percent. I remember. It's like, you know, at this point we may as well support them. What is next? Shit, I guess we won't find out. Or we will. Best art direction. Okay, this one goes to Hollow Knight. Sorry, this one goes to Hollow Knight. Like, have you seen like how many layers each of those 2D levels have? And keep in mind, there's like what, 5 people working on it. Like Hollow Knight here. I'm not even hearing anyone out. Best score and music. Ooh. Okay, like, let's be honest here. Claire clears here, right? Oh yeah, we will have the sports one. I forgot about this. I didn't hear... I mean, I love music in Yotei, but I don't think it stands a chance next to this. And I think just for the fact that, you know, the guy was just found by them and he did all of this, I think he deserves it. I think he deserves it. Best audio design. Okay. Battlefield 6 snuck in here. Okay, what the hell? I don't think Yotei has that great of an audio design. I think it's good, but it's not... I know I keep going to Alan Wake 2 with a lot of those like things, but play whole soundtrack of all of them and then vote. Okay, yeah, I guess I have to change my vote, man. But yeah, I just don't think like, because with Alan Wake, if you put the headset on, it really felt like someone was whispering behind you, and you really get to know where the audio was coming from. It was one of those environmental ones that really worked. With Yoda, I don't feel the same. Uh, Knowing Konami, Silent Hill F had to had an amazing one, because Silent Hill 2 already did a pretty good job, and I know, like, different sub studio, but the Overlord looking, I don't think they would have anything less. Mm, this one's tough. This one's tough because I don't know what Battlefield 6 is doing here, honestly. Like, I guess you get to hear where we're shooting things. Shit, I don't know. Like, this one's a bit like, stupid, but basing off of my experience with Silent Hill 2, I will vote for Silent Hill F. Chop chop fan, but I only have 40 minutes of screen time left. Okay. Fine. Yeah, okay. We need to talk about this one. I know you have limited screen time, but this one pissed me off. This one was like the only thing I saw. And listen, I'm all for really embracing how great Claire is, but best for performance. And out of 6, half of them are Claire actors. And I think that's kind of BS. I think that's kind of BS because we don't have a single actor from Death Stranding, for example. Charlie Cox. Charlie will probably win because of all of the publicity of how he went in there for 5 hours, recorded, and he didn't even realize. People love the good story, a good ending to such stories, and I think he will win. But you know what? I will genuinely, I will not vote for them. And you know who I will vote? The gentleman who is hidden here, and the Mr. Troy Baker, who voiced Indy in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. And contrary to what you may think, it's not because I love Indy, partially, but mostly because this man did the impossible. This man made people shut up because he had an impossible task of living up to the expectations of the voice of Harrison Ford. And we know Troy can make voices. But to the fact that over tens of hours I put into this game, I almost not one time thought, this voice seems kind of off, it's really an achievement. And the fact that all of the, naysayers that, only Ford can be indie, were like, amazing game, because I'm on this side of internet with indie fandom. This guy really pulled through, and I think he needs to be recognized for it. And I don't think he will win. I think Charlie Cox will win, even though from what I've heard from people that love Expedition, I don't think Charlie deserves it. But yeah, and hi there, Mr. Cox. I'm voting Troy here. What mom is cooking, I have no idea. Also, dogs are making noises because they be consuming. Okay, wait. Innovation in accessibility. Okay, what are we talking about here? Recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward. Okay, so the new ways of accessibility. And by the way, I didn't laugh at the category. I laughed because Assassin's Creed Shadows snuck in here. I have no idea what is Atomfall. Okay, I heard about it, but And now Buster would probably have to tell me how accessible was EA Sports. I don't feel like voting South of Midnight. I heard Doom: The Dark Ages had pretty good stuff. And from what I've seen from presentations, I guess Assassin's Creed Shadows also had some pretty good things about accessibility, but I don't know, man. This one is like, for what it's worth, with the stealth mechanics and so on, I think this one may go to Assassin's Creed Shadows, like one of the few things that they did well, But I'm kind of tempted to give it to... I hate to write in Polish because it's hard to explain. Okay, so right, and I will just say that personally, I think from what I've seen, I would either vote Assassin's Creed or Doom the Dark Ages. Because it's, again, based off of the fact that what I saw. Because, you know, the accessibility is a tough topic. Because even if you play the games that have amazing accessibility features, like, let's say, The Last of Us Part 2, which really upped the game, I don't really, like, you know, play with those enabled. I don't know whether those would be useful for me. And let's say I would be deaf, or blind, or like, you know, have any, or like, you know, physical disability. How would I, like, you know, how useful those would be for me? Can a quadruple amputee play these games if they can't touch accessibility? I mean, yeah, I agree with that one. I think this is like the medium we should judge here upon, you know? I don't think we should settle for anything less. Fucking hell. Quadruple amputee. Okay. I mean, that sounds good, what Buster wrote. I remember the whole trailer for Assassin's Creed and accessibility. But I don't want Ubisoft to feel like they did something here, so you know what? In the end, I will vote Doom. I will vote Doom. Let the boys have them. They probably won't snack anything else, you know? Just don't vote Shadows. I mean, we gotta have standards. Okay. Games for Impact. For a thought-provoking game with pro-social meaning and message. Okay, hold up. Of course, the Lost Records here are here. Chelly would probably say something about it. I think from those games, I've seen only something from Wonder Stop, and obviously Lost Records. I don't know how to explain it to you, but South of Midnight looks like the games that would be in the roster for Games for Impact, you know? I mean, listen, here I'm tempted to vote one of those three. Lost Records were good. Were they? I remember hearing mixed things about them, but maybe that's just like, you know, the angriest people scream the loudest, the type of thing, you know. I genuinely, I remember only seeing like things from this game, but it's hard because these are like, you know, pro-social meanings, messages. I didn't play any of those. There is nothing else I can do that I can vote for this game that looked funny and I saw it the other day. Best ongoing. Okay. We have Final Fantasy, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, Marvel Rivals, and No Man's Sky. Now, I think No Man's Sky should snag it, but I believe that Fortnite will. Like, I genuinely, from what I saw in No Man's Sky, how this game grew from being a joke to being an actual game, like, not just a laughing stock, but an actual huge game with big updates, so many years after release. I mean, okay, yeah. Marvel Rivals can have a chance, and I think a lot of people will vote for it. Realistically, Fortnite has the most money and the biggest plan for how they will, like, you know, they are the biggest. But I personally, like, you know, I don't play those games. I don't play very few of, like, live service games that evolve over time. Even though, I mean, No Man's Sky isn't really live service, you know. Vote for No Man's just because I'm ungodly, right? You know what? There are two wolves inside of me. One is Buster, one is Coco, and I at this point I'm feeling a little bit crabbish, you know, because what I said, the things I saw with updates on No Man's Sky, they are ridiculous. Like so many years after the game, you know, I feel like No Man's Sky has a chance of leaving a very lasting impact on games, and being a very good story of, you know, not to let the projects die off because they're underperforming at launch, you know. Best communities. Isn't that like a third year in the row that Baldur's Gate 3 snuck in here? Because I swear to God, I'm tripping. They are here every year. We have Baldur's, Final Fantasy again, Fortnite, Helldivers, and No Man's Sky again. So very similar roster, almost identical actually, with exception of Baldur's. And now it's again rough because I've heard that Baldur's had amazing community support, and apparently they deserve it. But same can be said about No Man's Sky. I don't know how Fortnite is like listening to the people. I never like heard about, oh, Fortnite listened, you know, outside of the bringing back the OG for a month, you know. Delusion of choice. Homer game will win either way. I mean, yeah, that's the. You know what? I just kind of want to rub it in for people and be like, Baldur. Yeah, I'm here with you. I think Baldur, you know, the fact that we're third year in a row sitting here and thinking, I wonder what should win best community support. Maybe Baldur's. Also, we are out here sitting and they will just read it within like 10 seconds because it's one of those awards, you know? It's not even the big one. So let's give it to Baldur. Best independent game. Okay, no. Listen. This is giants. Like, we have Claire, Hades, and Hollow Knight. 3 candidates for Game of the Year, also in the best independent game. You know what? I fully believe that Claire will win Game of the Year award. Like, I could put money on it, okay? So, for just the fact of how many years they just stuck to the Hollow Knight Silksong, and those 5 people or whatever in the basement, they were doing it and they were not even crunching, they were having too much fun, that's why it took so long. I'll give it to Hollow Knight for independent game. Even though I know that there are a few people already, like, you know, screaming at me from the screens, but keep in mind, I feel like, you know, Claire clears in a lot of ways. But I need to give it something. Silker of the Song. Hades Silk for this one. Best debut indie game. I mean, the fact that Claire is here, that's fucked up. But here, I think Dispatch is going to win. I have friends and family of that played Dispatch. I've heard about it. Some were asking, oh, play it on stream. Maybe I will. But honestly, I don't know blueprints. Again, also Despelode is popping up like third time. I kind of ignored it, but because it appeared on those, like, you know, story-driven parasocial things, and I'm like, you know, Dispatch, please. I know what kind of man you are. Okay. Now, let me just. By the way, I can see that there is slight delay on the stream, but we'll manage. We'll manage. It's like Claire for debut, yeah. I mean, damn, like, to just hit so hard, I don't think you can clear more. I think Claire is clearing here, yeah. Okay, let's vote Claire. I know. I think this is the only category where Dispatch has a chance, unless we have some like innovative storytelling or so on. Best mobile game. Okay, no Balatro this year. Destiny Rising. Okay, bro thinks he's on a team. I'm a Blazer type of guy. I know what kind of man you are. Just pick blueprints for shit and giggles. Persona. Sonic Rumble, some Japanese or Korean or Asian, just Asian thing. I don't know what I see anime girls. Oh, isn't that the horse girl horse game that we've been hearing so much about from one of our fellow friends? I think it is. I think it is this cursed horse game. You know what? I like. I don't think I can bring myself to vote for a horse girls. I don't think, but I also can't vote for Destiny. Persona. Listen, guys, we're cool. My finger cannot vote for horse. I'm sorry. You know what I vote. There is only one thing in the middle: Sonic Rumble. I guess Rovio Entertainment and Sega has my ass. So, no, I'm not voting Uma. I'm telling you, no, I will not be persuaded by the horse. Fine, Sonic. Yeah. Let's see. Best VR. Now, I actually seen few of those. No, I actually seen only 2 of those. Aneta will be aggravated with your choice. Lock your doors. Yeah, I already trained prairie dogs to bite her. I remember the Midnight Walk was like, damn. I remember watching one of the reviews and being like, that's really cool looking game. Like I wish, you know what, me too. please don't come and don't attack me. I think the Midnight Walk for me, because I've seen gameplay from the Deadpool VR and I think it's really cool. But the Midnight Walk had a very incredible art style, and I think that if I have to choose for the game that I didn't play, and going up solely based off of what I saw, Midnight Walk. Best action game. We have Ninja Gaiden here, Hades again, Shinobi snuck in here. Well, Battlefield 6. And Doom the Dark Ages. I think a lot of people will vote Ninja Gaiden. But I want to send a message to Bethesda that I want more Doom. Please. Just... We need it, you know? Yeah, hold up, let me just take a look what's going on with this connection thingy. Why is it not sending? It is sending. It's apparent. Oh, it's over sending for some reason. That's why it's... Why is it over sending so much? I guess I need to upgrade, update the OBS. I will update for the next one because it's over sending by a lot. Doom. Okay, let's not discuss each and every one of those because we're not even halfway through. Okay, I guess we are halfway through now. Best action adventure. Okay. Oh, that's a tough competition. Okay, I said I don't want to talk about each of those, but we're getting hit straight with the heat. Death Stranding, Ghost of Yodi, Hollow Knight, Indie, and Split Fiction. Now, let's read the description. For the best action adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. Listen, like, I have a lot of fun with Ghost of Yodi. Like, I am really having way too much fun with Ghost of Yoti. I didn't expect to enjoy it as much. And I bet that Split Fiction offers a lot. Hollow Knight clears probably as well. But I don't remember last time I was, like, having so much like childlike fun while playing Indiana Jones. I fully believe that this is not a game for everyone. It's rather slow paced. It's more of explore, search, combine, do this, do that. But I just, something awoke in me while playing indie, and I can't vote otherwise. So yeah, Indiana Jones is my vote. Best RPG. Outer Worlds, okay. Monster Hunter, obviously. Kingdom Come Deliverance. I think Kingdom Come has a big chance here. There's also a wow. Wait, I remember this game. Wasn't this like this game that had 1 week of hype and immediately died down? There was something cursed about this game. I don't remember what exactly. Someone has to remind me what was with out, or however you read it. It's either Claire or Kingdom Come. And you know what? I love my Czech guys. And I know Claire will probably win this. But I want my Czech friends to win something. So I will vote for Kingdom Come here. Best fighting. This one I could just close my eyes and vote for whatever. Also, stream catched up, so if you want to write something on chat, I will see it immediately. I don't know what fixed it, by the way. I just opened OBS, and it just magically fixed itself. Because I can see that it's literally real time now. I don't know. I don't know. The worst part is I only heard about like Mortal Kombat, the Legacy Collection, and what I remember, it's not the greatest. Or maybe I'm tripping, but I remember hearing that they made some choices, and it's like, okay, we will do like this. Who wins? Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. I have no idea what's this game. Congratulations on winning. Wait, which one did you say? Oh, Kingdom Come. Yeah. All polls leads to Claire, yeah. Best family. Damn, 2 Lego games snuck in. By the way, Lego Party is surprising because it came out only recently and is playable on Netflix, up to 4 players. But as much as I love Lego, I don't think they're clearing. They are really like, Mario Party worlds, but for free if you have Netflix. It's either Split Fiction or Donkey Kong. And since I don't want Nintendo to win, I will vote Split Fiction. I don't have much other choice, Best sim strategy. Okay. Zero idea here. Also can close my eyes and I guess we can just vote like this, Good. To tell me what to vote in best sim strategy. Jurassic. Honestly, was my initial thought, but if you say so, I'll listen. Okay, best sports. You said to vote EA Sports, but I see Sonic Racing Crossworlds. You know that. You're driving a hard bargain here, right? Because it's either me voting for the man running around the ball or Sonic in the car. F1, brother in Christ, F1. I don't know. Now you're driving a harder bargain because it's either fast car or fast car with the Sonic in it, Since you say it will probably be F1, and I don't want Nintendo to win, I will just like whoops, my finger slide like whoops, whoopsie daisy. Best multiplayer. Okay, listen. Or open world Mario Kart's first time Mario in open world, but it's Nintendo, my brother in Christ. We you know. Okay, we having some tough competition here because we have Peak. So Dark Souls 2 appeared on here, Split Fiction, Dark Souls 2, but with multiplayer. But Night Rain is one of the only multiplayer games I poured more than 100 hours in, so I can't vote otherwise, you know. Best adaptation, yeah, of course, Minecraft. Until Dawn. Okay, yeah, sure, yeah. Let's vote. Jesus Christ. Let's vote for the movie about exploding water. I think Minecraft movie, or no. I think Splinter Cell has, from all of these, I've heard the best things about Splinter Cell. Minecraft movie was a meme movie. Until Dawn was a joke. The Last of Us Season 2 had a lot of negative reviews. Hero Brian. From what I've seen, animation-wise and everything, like, Ubisoft may have it here, you know? They may. I almost feel tempted to vote Until Dawn just for shit and giggles, but you know what? I don't think I'm sober. I don't think I could. From what I've seen animation-wise and so on, I think Splinter Cell. I think Splinter Cell should get it. Most anticipated game. Okay, like James Bond here, right next to Grand Theft Auto 6, is like, you know, Coughing Baby versus Hydrogen Bomb. Like, let's be realistic here. The only thing that can potentially win with Grand Theft Auto 6 is Witcher 4. This is like the only thing, but it's, if we are honest, like, it's GTA 6. It is GTA 6. There is just no other way around it. Ironically, for me, like, you know, I would say that I'm excited for all of those, actually. First Light looks amazing. Like, you know, it's not a AAA game, but it looks really cool. Resident Evil Requiem looks really interesting, and I want to play it. It comes out in like February, and you know, obviously Marvel Wolverine, you know. The Witcher 4, fuck yeah, you know. Delay Simulator versus slightly competent coughing babies, yeah. You know what? Let's just say, for the record, I know GTA 6 will win here because it's like literally no other choice. But because I'm Polish and because it's my duty, I will vote for Siri. So yeah, I think that it's the only potential, like, you know. But also, putting 007 here, like, there are so many other games, and they put the game that it's right around the corner, like, I think it comes out still this year, and they're like, you know what, how about The Witcher 4, which comes out, like, I don't know, 2027, GTA 6, which is, like, one of the biggest games ever, or yeah, James Bond. Content Creator of the Year. That's a rough roster. Holy fuck. Last year it was a no-brainer with Queso, you know? But this... Also, hold up. Wasn't like Actual Speed supposed to be on this list? No, I guess it's Kai, but he starts to become more of a celebrity rather than the streamer at this point. Who the hell is guy on the right? Who the fuck is Burnt Peanut? Like, I agree fully. You sent me, you'll DM me something. You did DM me something. Is it safe for work? Is it Sakura Miko? Is it the girl who invited, bro? Yeah, like, Okay, but let's be honest, Moist doesn't do much else. It's not like... What are those pigs? For a streamer or content creator, also putting streamers and content creators in the same sentence should be illegal at this point, okay? Because there are like 5 that I can think of that are doing something creative, and instead of just sitting and rambling, okay? Just like I am. But getting like 35 million for it. Pick her for this clip. The fact that she's here is like, you know... But who the fuck is Burnt Peanut? Where Książulo, yeah, like, you know, man, that's a rough roster. Like, holy fuck. Queso was a no-brainer, but Jesus Christ. Like, I genuinely think Kai will win this. If Moist wins it, he he won't even react. He will just nod or something. And the girlie said the N-word, so it's amazing. No, you know. Okay, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. Fine. You know what? For the meme. Okay, we're 3 away. Best esports game. Dota 2, okay. CS2, LOL. Mobile Legends Bang Bang, back again, and Valorant. I think it's Counter-Strike. I just don't see other world where it's not Counter-Strike. I don't want League of Legends nor Dota to win. Mobile Legends, no. I mean, Valorant, no. No, Buster, no League. You're not going back to those days. You're doing so good. We are voting Counter-Strike. Best esports athlete. Didn't we like vote? No, I only know for a second. For some reason, like his name tells me something. I believe I seen him like 1 video or 2, but that's it. Market crash game for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Chawi, you say? Yong Ji Han. I hope I said he plays League. I mean, wait, what games are we having here? Valorant, League, Valorant, Street Fighter, and CS2. Matthew Herbut. He sounds Polish enough for me to vote for him. I mean, I don't know. I think Mateusz should win this one. Jesus Christ. Why did we voting for esports team? Matthew Herbut, yeah. Gen G, just for this name, I'm not voting for them. Are Energy, okay, like energy, okay, but sure. Team Liquid, I heard about Team Liquid, but they're playing Mobile Legends Bang Bang. What are... No, this is like the Nightmare Blunt rotation. I don't want any of those people to win. Like, this is fucked up, man. No, like, who plays the least cringe game? Like, nowhere. That's weird. Nowhere. I don't know. I heard about those guys. I heard about Team Liquid. I will just... Aren't those the Charlie guys? Yeah, these are the Charlie, the Moist guys. Okay, whatever. I voted. Let's go. When we have the next round, December 4. Isn't that exactly when Night Rain drops? The DLC. I don't think we'll be seeing each other on voting. Unless the servers will be down for Night Rain. Then we will. But yeah, I guess that's it. Honestly, like, you know, a lot of tough choices. It was a good year for games. And honestly, looking at what's coming next year will be even worse for choosing. Uh, but you know what? I'm curious to see who wins. I'm like 99% sure that it will be Claire, unless some miracle strikes and it will be something else. But I really don't feel like it. But yeah, pray for me that I won't have any rehearsals on the Friday 12th in the morning, because we are for sure staying awake at night between 11th and 12th December. And watching Game Awards till like 4 or 5 a.m. I already know that everyone will love me. But yeah, I really hope that I don't have rehearsals. Because holy fuck. I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see who will win. We'll see about those community votes. And yeah. Okay, guys. Shorter one for today. I mean, not that. I mean, yeah, it was shorter. It was not even an hour long. But I'm singing a lot nowadays, and I can't really talk that much, and I'm yapping all the time. But I'm glad I was able to get here with you guys and talk about it. I'm kind of happy with my votes. I hope that, indie will get at least one recognition, whether it being Troy Baker or the puzzle game or whatever. GOTY, I think, should get also at least one. And the rest, at least, also, it's between Silksong and between Claire. Two giants. And that's it. So yeah, anyway, guys, thank you all so much for joining me today on this shorter one. Love you all and appreciate you all. I'll probably be seeing you, maybe tomorrow, depending on how quickly they will release me from the rehearsal, but more likely on the weekend, which we will continue a little bit of GOTY. I'm doing some side quests. It's not even getting close to the end. Because if Free Remaster doesn't win something next year, I'm going to tweak out. With the competition,